Good morning. Dear brothers and sisters. Let us consider the daily text. Wednesday, April 22nd. Christ suffered for you and thus set you an example, so that you might faithfully follow in his steps. 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 21. Question. What injustices did Jesus endure, and what do we learn from his example? Jesus not only left us teachings but also a perfect model of conduct under pressure. Despite his perfection, he faced constant injustices. His own family doubted him, even saying that he had lost his mind. The religious leaders of his time slandered him with serious accusations, and Roman soldiers subjected him to mockery and physical abuse before his death. Mark, chapter 3, verses 21 to 22, chapter 14, verse 55, chapter 15, verses 16 to 20. However, his response was extraordinary. He endured everything without seeking revenge. What practical lessons does his example teach us? 1 Peter, chapter 2, verses 21 to 23. Jesus demonstrated perfect self-control by knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. Matthew, chapter 26, verses 62 to 64. When lies were fabricated to hurt him, he often chose to ignore them with his silence, demonstrating that his worth did not depend on the opinions of others. Matthew, chapter 11, verse 19. When he chose to speak out to defend the truth, he did so without resorting to insults or threats, always maintaining a peaceful demeanor. By following in his footsteps, we learn that our reaction to injustice defines our inner strength. Sometimes life can be unfair, and there are times when we feel like retaliating in kind. But remember, your peace is a treasure that no one has the right to take from you. Like Jesus, you have the capacity to rise above criticism or mistreatment. Acting calmly and wisely is not a sign of weakness, but of extraordinary character. Don't let the actions of others dim your light. And we always have the help of our Heavenly Father, Jehovah God. Until tomorrow, have a wonderful day. With the blessing of Jehovah God. Regards.